Have you ever stopped to ponder why some individuals seem to effortlessly accumulate wealth while others are perpetually caught in a cycle of financial strain, struggling to cover monthly expenses? The reality is that wealth isn't a product of random chance or fleeting luck. It follows a deliberate pattern, a blueprint governed by a set of principles that wealthy individuals understand and apply consistently in their daily lives. If you believe this knowledge is an exclusive privilege reserved for a select few, you're mistaken. The divide between those who always have money and those who face constant financial hardship isn't rooted in their income, family background, or fortunate breaks. It's fundamentally about how they think, make decisions, and act when it comes to money. Consider this for a moment. In school, copying someone else's work was frowned upon, labeled as cheating. But in the real world, emulating the habits and strategies of successful people is not only acceptable, it's the key to breaking free from the relentless cycle of scarcity. Wealthy individuals don't reinvent the wheel. They follow proven models that deliver results. And the good news? You can adopt these same strategies. Today, I'm going to share 4 essential rules, simple yet profoundly transformative principles that could reshape your financial life forever. Ignoring these rules will likely keep you tethered to the same struggles. But if you embrace them, apply them with intention, and commit to change, you're just one step away from achieving true financial freedom. So, buckle up, because these principles have the power to redefine your future. Let's dive in. The hidden cost of small choices. Life isn't shaped by grand, singular decisions, but by the accumulation of small, seemingly insignificant habits repeated day after day. We often overlook the long-term consequences of our fleeting desires: a soda with lunch, a quick fast food run, a cigarette to ease stress, or an impulsive online purchase. These choices feel trivial, harmless even. But over months, years, and decades, they compound into a steep price, both financially and physically. Every small expense is like planting a seed. If you nurture it consistently, it grows. The critical question is, what kind of future are you cultivating? Are you sowing the seeds for financial independence and well-being, or are you planting the roots of dependency and struggle? Picture this: the money spent on small indulgences over a single year, say $5 daily on coffee or takeout, adds up to $1,825. Now imagine redirecting that same amount into an investment, an online course to learn a new skill, an emergency savings fund, or even a small step toward a lifelong dream, like starting a business or traveling. What feels like a sacrifice in the moment becomes a powerful reward in the future. And it's not just about money. Consider the health implications of these small choices. Smoking, for instance, claims over 8 million lives annually, according to global health data, with many suffering from lung cancer, chronic respiratory diseases, or heart conditions. Hospitals are crowded with patients gasping for breath, enduring excruciating pain, their bodies betraying them due to years of seemingly harmless habits. Similarly, excessive sugar and fast food contribute to a global diabetes epidemic, affecting 537 million adults. This isn't just about elevated blood sugar. It's about lives disrupted by unhealing wounds, amputations, blindness, kidney failure, and constant limitations, all tracing back to small, daily choices. True transformation begins when we shift our focus beyond the immediate. It's about resisting momentary temptations to build something greater, a future where you're not just surviving, but thriving. It's about treating your future self with the same care and intention you'd give to a loved one. By making mindful choices, you also inspire those around you, friends, family, colleagues, to rethink their own habits. You show them that resisting impulses isn't about deprivation, it's about victory. Every small sacrifice is a silent investment in what truly matters. So, ask yourself, what seeds are you planting today? Building a legacy for your family. Money is more than a tool for buying things. It's the foundation of security, peace of mind, and opportunity for those you hold dear. When you master the art of saving and investing, you're not just securing your own future. You're creating a legacy for your children, your loved ones, and even generations yet to come. Imagine the impact of providing your children with access to top-tier education, safe and nurturing environments, and the freedom to pursue their dreams without the weight of financial stress. There's no greater reward than knowing your choices today pave the way for their brighter tomorrow. Financial discipline also allows you to support your family in meaningful ways. How often do we see loved ones struggling because they were never taught how to manage money effectively? By becoming a financial role model, you can offer more than just temporary help in tough times. You can teach them the skills to achieve independence. You might even be the first in your family to break the cycle of scarcity, setting a new standard of prosperity that ripples through generations. Financial stability also enhances your health, granting access to quality medical care, nutritious food, and the mental clarity to live without the constant stress of unpaid bills. This means more energy to enjoy life with your loved ones and the ability to be present for the moments that matter most. Your children, watching you, will learn the value of discipline, strategic thinking, and generosity that doesn't come at the cost of your own well-being. They'll grow up equipped to make wise decisions, build their own wealth, and carry forward a legacy of abundance. This isn't just about personal wealth. It's about rewriting your family's story. It's about ensuring that years from now, your grandchildren look back and recognize that it all began with someone who dared to think and act differently. That someone could be you. So, what foundation are you laying for those who will follow? Choosing the right partner for wealth and purpose. Money represents more than currency. It symbolizes freedom, opportunity, and the ability to turn dreams into reality. In relationships, the partner you choose can either propel you toward these goals or hold you back in a cycle of mediocrity. While attraction and passion are important, they pale in comparison to the mindset of the person you share your life with. If your goal is to build wealth and live with purpose, the woman by your side must share a vision rooted in discipline, growth, and long-term thinking. What does it mean to choose the right partner? The right woman isn't focused solely on financial comfort or short-term pleasures. She understands that wealth is built through consistent effort, intelligent choices, and a shared commitment to a better future. She doesn't dismiss your ambitions with doubt or negativity. Instead, she fuels them with encouragement and constructive input. She values growth over instant gratification, prioritizing investments, whether in education, assets, or personal development, over frivolous spending. She sees money as a tool, not an end goal, and aligns with you in building a life rich in emotional, mental, and spiritual fulfillment. The consequences of choosing poorly are profound. A partner who lacks a growth-oriented mindset may push for impulsive spending, resent your ambition, or drain your energy with complaints and distractions. This misalignment can trap you in a cycle of stagnation, where your dreams of financial freedom and purpose remain out of reach. Conversely, a relationship built on shared values transforms money from a source of conflict into a tool for empowerment. Together, you can plan, invest, and grow, celebrating each milestone as a team. The right woman doesn't just support you. She challenges you to aim higher, standing as your equal in the pursuit of greatness. The power of intentional living. Beyond money and relationships, the path to financial freedom requires intentional living, a commitment to aligning every decision with your long-term goals. This means regularly evaluating your habits, your environment, and even the media you consume. Are you surrounding yourself with influences that inspire growth, or are you caught in a cycle of distraction and instant gratification? Intentional living also involves continuous learning. The wealthy never stop educating themselves, whether through books, mentors, or real-world experience. They adapt, refine their strategies, and stay ahead of the curve. Consider the story of someone like Sarah, a single mother who transformed her financial life by applying these principles. She started by cutting out small, unnecessary expenses, like daily takeout, and redirected that money into a savings account. Over time, she invested in a coding boot camp, learned a high-demand skill, and doubled her income. Her discipline not only secured a better future for her daughter, but also inspired her siblings to rethink their own financial habits. Sarah's story shows that these rules aren't reserved for the elite. They're accessible to anyone willing to commit. Ultimately, the journey to wealth and purpose is about courage. The courage to rethink your habits, choose the right partner, and build a legacy that outlives you. It's about recognizing that every choice, no matter how small, shapes your future. So what are you building today? What legacy will you leave behind? The answers lie in the actions you take now. Choose wisely, act boldly, and watch how your life, and the lives of those you love, transforms.